up top, off of our property line, and our property line goes up probably 100 yards, but on the next property over, just a super tall, good bedding field. They don't hunt, they don't do anything, but got a bush hog trail around it. So we got some really good bedding up there. Our plan will be, because the only food plots we have are in the front 40, and this is in the back of the back 40. Our plan's going to be this year, because we put some stands back here. Bobby killed his big one 2 years ago back here. Our plan's going to be bring the forestry guy out and let him show us what we can take down, but try to clean out some of these trees behind the side-by-side and probably put a food plot back here. That's kind of our long-term goal, just to make sure we've got food back here. Primarily, I'm thinking it's going to be a late season plot, brassicas and what have you. So we got to get the forestry guy out, and since it's all in classified forest, he can tell us what we can take down, what we can't, give us a little bit of a plan. But the canopy, when the leaves are out, it's just too dark back here. Not enough light hitting the ground to be able to grow any food plots. We tried to throw some out one time and they grew, but no root structure developed and they just kind of laid over. So we're gonna try to open this up a little bit. Might be a summer plan. Get this done, get this area kind of food plotted out. It's kind of that's the long-term plan. So, well, in the video where I talked about what we do for feeders and food plots, I talked about wanting to put a food plot back here. And I think the storm pretty much took care of my canopy that I need. So we got a lot of cleanup to do, but I think I can put a food plot back here now. Could be there's our mineral block. This would be a good spot. We could put a food plot back here, because if you remember, the bedding area is up top up there. They're always bedding off our property, but this would be a great spot for a kill plot. Love it. All right, so like in that one video we had, this is the area in the back that I said I was going to put a food plot in, and now I might be able to. So we're cutting up all the tops. I'm going to cut that tree that broke off right there next to the tractor. Clean all this out, and then we're going to do the video of food plot. Once we get a plan, then she comes in. Should be good. Okay, so we've pushed everything out of this area. This is the back spot where we want to put a food plot that we've always talked about. Well, it looks like there's some shade now. It's pretty open now up top. At least as open as we're going to get it, because I can't cut down any more trees. We've got 3 access points. We've got one access point here for deer, right there. Another access point coming from here, which is off the other property, and there's a good draw that comes through here. And then obviously we've got the trail. So we've kind of limited it to 3 access points for deer coming in. We'll have a couple stands 30 to 40 yards off of this plot, so we can stay away enough and monitor what happens. We'll probably get a camera on it, but I think right now it's about food plot prep. So I've got some fertilizer. This has been woods forever, so I'm going to blow the leaves off. I'm going to get the soil broken up a little bit. We've got some fertilizer. I've got some Whitetail Institute secret plot seed that I'm going to put back here. And then I'll bring the harrow back and drag it, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so I got the leaves and the sticks off. You can see it looks pretty good. So we're not supposed to have rain for another week or so, so I'll probably hold off on putting some fertilizer and seed out. But you can see the sunlight that's hitting the ground. I expect that that's going to do wonders. But yeah, so nothing but a leaf blower and a rake, and we got a little food plot area prepped. So more to come.
Here we are with our woods food plot here at Triple B Farms. Had a big windstorm come through and took a bunch of trees out and opened up an area for us to put in a food plot. So Mark is here applying pelletized lime to the area. We know it needs that. We're getting ready to apply fertilizer after we apply the lime. And then we will run a harrow over it to knock cover up the fertilizer and the pelletized lime. We also used the ferminator last night to break up the soil, as you can see with the disc blades, which worked out really, really well. So we'll come back to the harrow when we do it after we've ground it or applied all the fertilizer. Dragging a harrow over the ground after we have applied the lime and the fertilizer to it, just to get it worked into the ground before we put the seed on. Just get a little cover over it.
This is what we decided to put back here, not just because it's a secret spot, but I like the mix of this quite a bit. It looks like rye, several different rapes. We're putting in oats and clover, so we should have plenty of light now. It's actually a no-till necessary type of seed for Whitetail Institute, which means primarily sits on top, get good soil contact, and your fertilizers are okay, your chemistry in the soil is okay, you should be in good shape. But first time we've used this mix, but also first time we've had a plot back here, so a lot of firsts in this. We'll see how it goes.
Here we are applying the seed mixture from Whitetail Institute.
Well, fertilizer's out. He's gonna cut the tree, you watch. Fertilizer's out. Give it a hair with a little bit of teeth in it to get the fertilizer in the ground. Now we're dragging flat, which will help clear off some of the stuff too. Just to make sure we got seed contact, flat seed contact. So this is gonna be a sweet plot. Super excited about it, but yeah. I think after that, we're done, and we're just gonna wait for rain. So it's like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Probably to get rid of that. That's the dangers about doing food plots in the woods. You really need to get rid of roots, and there's a root I need to cut off. Very cool. This is gonna be awesome. Couple weeks we'll come back and get a picture, some video of how much has come up.